Well, from the view of the rear end here, you should be able to tell things did not go well. You got a bent bar there, the bumper's bent, pushed into the plastics there, landed on this side when it did its little pirouette. Front bumper's pushed over. I would assume that if it didn't have those bumpers on there, there would be much more damage. So we'll get that thing cleaned up and see what all the damage is and go from there. All right, this thing is not completely clean, but I can see enough to do a little bit of an update. That trailing arm right there, the box section is tilted like that, but the part that goes through the bolt is still straight. So that area between looks like a little cast piece. Looks like it's got a twist in it right down there. Very hard to see in the camera. This one over here does not look like it has a twist. So that tells me that this one has changed. So it probably needs a trailing arm, of course a radius arm. This bumper looks like just the upper half of it is pushed in. Doesn't look like it affected the frame at all. So for now, I'll probably hook the winch from the General on this, pull this out so I can try to push these plastics back together, see how they are. Of course, a new tail light. This air source up here, this breather, it's pushed in. So get everything freed up, maybe it'll push back into place and won't need to replace that. The skin on the outside is cut, so we'll have to replace that. This part of the door up here, the frame looks like it's pushed in. I should be able to bend that back in place. Right up here at the top, this is a weird one. So this piece of the upper door is rolled down, so that's not that big a deal. I can roll that up, but it must have hit a rock or something. I mean, this is pushed way up in there. Kind of weird that that spot's like that. This is rolled around. I don't see any evidence yet of the roll cage being bent. The front bumper is definitely pushed like that way and that way. I can't tell yet. It's probably a combination, but hopefully it's only the bumper. But when I tear everything apart, I'll have to look down there and see if it pushed the frame support that this is bolted to, if it pushed it in any. Hopefully it's just this upper part. Broke the caps on that one's cracked. That one there is completely broken, gone. Not the end of the world, just cosmetic. And then from trying to crawl out of the machine on this side, this door is pushed in a little, so I'll have to kind of bend that door frame out a little bit. So far, that's all I'm seeing. Maybe some new trailing arms and radius arms, a new back bumper, maybe a new front bumper, new skin on this, maybe a new plastic piece, new tail light, some caps on the wheels, and that thing will be 100% again, I believe. All right, so that's probably it for this video. When I get into doing the repairs, I'll take you along and show you what else I find. Be down the road a little ways. Have a good one.